Eala gets career-high world number 49 after semis run at ASB Classic. Eala reset her career high in the WTA rankings, improving to world number 49 in the latest edition released on Monday, January 12th. Eala is coming off of a tremendous start to the year, reaching the semifinals of WTA 250 tournament ASB Classic in Auckland. Eala's previous high was world number 50 near the end of 2025, and she entered the ASB Classic at number 53. In the ASB Classic, Eala won 3 singles matches before losing a tough semifinals to Xin Wang in 3 sets. Her appearance in Auckland marked her 3rd WTA semifinals after last year's Miami Open and Eastbourne Open. The Filipina is now listed to appear at the Kuyong Classic from January 13th to 15th before the Australian Open. The main draw start at the Australian Open will make it 4 out of 4 appearances for Eala in the Grand Slams after making her debut at Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the US Open last year. Depending on her schedule, Eala could also possibly see action in the first-ever Philippine Women's Open, which is slated at the end of January. Eala and Indonesia's Janice Chen were given wild cards by the Philippine Tennis Association in case they are free to participate in the historic tournament. A rising phoenix, Eala's journey to world number 49. When the final points were tallied at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, Eala didn't just walk off the court with a tough semifinal defeat. She walked into history. At only 20 years old, the Filipino tennis sensation surged into a career-high world number 49 in the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings, a breakthrough that affirms her place among the sports elite and signals that something extraordinary is unfolding in women's tennis. From promise to breakthrough, Eala has never been a typical story. From her earliest days playing on the local courts in the Philippines to competing on the global stage, her path was always destined for the spotlight, not because of raw talent alone, but because of her relentless commitment, grit, and an audacious belief that she belongs with the best. That conviction grew stronger in 2025, a historic season where she cracked the WTA Top 100, claimed her first WTA 125 title, and showed flashes of brilliance that had fans and pundits whispering about superstardom. Then came the ASB Classic, her first major test of 2026. Auckland, more than just a tournament. The ASB Classic is a WTA 250 event, significant but not one of the sport's grandest stages. To many, it's simply a warm-up for the Australian Open, but for Eala, Auckland became a launchpad for something much bigger. Entering the event ranked number 53, Eala was eager but grounded, ready to let her tennis do the talking. Her journey through the draw was electric. Opening rounds, she displayed poise beyond her years, grinding out wins and showing increasing comfort under pressure. Quarterfinals, in a standout moment, Eala displayed dominance against Poland's Magda Linette. Not only did she win convincingly, 6-3, 6-2, she avenged past losses and showcased how much her game had matured. In every set, game, and rally, there was a sense of arrival, a realization that she wasn't merely competing with top players, she was contending with them. The semifinal, a testament to heart. Standing in her way in the semifinals was China's Xin Wang, ranked just outside the top 50. The match wasn't just a battle of shots, it was a clash of wills. Eala surged to take the first set and even stood match point away from the final, a moment that had the crowd holding its breath. But Wang fought back, and after an epic 3-set duel, Eala's remarkable run ended with a narrow 5-7, 7-5, 6-4 loss. Scores tell us she lost, but the performance outlined a winner. She pushed a seeded rival to the limit, stood tall in key moments, and left Auckland having shaken the confidence of opponents and inspired her supporters. This was more than tennis. It was a declaration of belonging. Breaking barriers, first Filipino in the top 50. When the latest WTA rankings came out on January 12, 2026, the result was seismic. Eala leaped to world number 49, marking her highest ranking ever. This moment holds dual significance. Personal achievement, a tangible reward for years of toil, sacrifice, and refinement of her craft. National milestone, Eala has become the highest-ranked Filipino in the history of tennis, eclipsing all who came before her and inspiring a nation to dream bigger. For Filipino fans, this is more than a statistic. It's a point of pride. Every junior picking up a racket in Manila, Cebu, or Davao will now have a living proof that the world stage is within reach. How she got here, a season of growing pains and wins. To appreciate this ranking breakthrough, we must understand the arc of Eala's ascent. In 2025, she had already turned heads. She won her first WTA 125 title, gaining confidence and rising up the rankings. She reached the semifinals of significant events like the Miami Open, competing toe-to-toe with top players. She consistently showed she could mix firepower with tactical cleverness. Her WTA journey has been a mix of strategic improvements, smarter shot selection, better footwork, more composed late-match play, that gradually transformed her into a formidable opponent week in and week out. Beyond the numbers, what this means. For many athletes, breaking into the top 50 is a ticket to direct entry in Grand Slams, better seeding, and far greater visibility. For Eala, it's also a validation of her place among the elite. As she sets her sights on the Australian Open, this ranking milestone provides not just points but confidence, the tranquil fuel that allows players to perform with freedom and ambition. Her schedule now includes the Kooyong Classic, a prestigious pre-Australian Open exhibition, where she'll test her game further against top talent before heading to Melbourne. Challenges and triumphs on the road ahead. Young athletes don't rise without adversity. Eala has had her share of close losses, tough early exits, and periods of self-doubt, all crucibles that fortify mental strength. But there's a resilience in her game that cannot be taught, the willingness to fight for every point, to learn from each setback, and to return stronger.